Hi there, this is Sarah from Online Social Butterfly, and today I just wanted to do a really quick video because I wanted to ask you if you were aware of the GDPR and what it is and what does it mean for your business. So unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably been getting emails from large organisations like Google and Facebook letting you know about this change to the legislation. So the GDPR stands for General Data Protection Regulation. Now this is coming into effect on the 25th of May. And it has been around for several years now, and it's a regulation that applies to the EU or the European Union. Now, if you are not sure of what it means, here's a little summary of it for you. If you are a business that runs out of the EU, you will need to be very compliant with this. If you're an online business that does any business with people that reside in the EU, then this regulation applies to you. So the first thing I wanted to ask you is, do you know if all of your customers come from outside of the EU? And if you don't know, you need to do some investigations to find out if they do. Now, the GDPR applies to data, how we collect, store and process it. So this means that if you sell products on your website and you collect people's data, then this regulation will apply to you if you know that any of those people that have bought off you are within the EU. It also applies to us if we have lists in our business, so if we collect people's email information and we do email marketing to them. So it is really, really important that you understand whether or not you have anybody on your list that is a member of the EU that resides there. And if you do, you need to understand that you must have their opt-in before the 25th of May, which is when the compliance regulation comes into effect. So I guess I don't want to go into it in a great amount of detail right now because I'm personally not a lawyer and I don't believe that I'm qualified to give you this information. But what I did want to ask you was, is this something that is going to be important to you? And would you like me to interview a a lawyer that's a specialist on GDPR to give you some more information to make sure you're compliant? So the first things I want you to ask yourself is, are you doing business with anybody in the EU? Have you collected anyone's data as part of your email marketing that belongs to the EU? And if the answer is yes, then you must be aware of the GDPR and how it impacts your business. So please leave some comments below. I'm really interested to know if you would like more information on this, if you'd like me to speak to someone and interview them for you. And one other thing you need to know is that if you've been getting emails from places like Google, because you have Google Analytics on your website, they will be GDPR compliant, which means that they will limit how much information we can see from people, such as their IP address, so we're not able to identify them. So if you're using those, let's say third-party resources like Google and Facebook, they will be GDPR compliant, so we don't need to worry about when we're inside those platforms. It only relates to how we personally collect data within our business. So I hope that gives you some insight as to whether or not you need to know anything about it. And if you do, please let me know and I'll do some research and we'll get someone in to have a chat. Have a great day. Bye.